Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm practicing some close range shooting techniques that I wanted to share with you guys. And the scenario here is that we are basically being attacked by somebody with a knife or a club or some type of a handheld weapon. The assumption is that they don't have a gun because if they had a gun they wouldn't be closing in on us. So this is a situation where they're closing in on us. They have a close range weapon, so they need to close in order to be able to use it effectively. On the other hand, we have a long range weapon in the handgun, so we prefer to maintain distance. Okay, this way we maintain the advantage. So people can close distance very quickly, and what I'm going to talk about here is ways that we can deal with that. And basically, the situation here is like if I have this person attacking me here, right? By the time I get to my gun and come out, they're moving in on me. Okay, they're probably going to be within grappling range before I come out of the holster. Okay, so somehow I have to keep some distance. So one way to do it is to back up and shoot. Okay, now the problem with backing up and shooting is that first of all, as I'm backing up, especially on raw ground like this, I can trip over myself because first of all I don't know where I'm going. Also, feet don't work very well in reverse. Okay, so if I'm going to back up, I'm usually not planning to take maybe one or two steps. Okay, so that's the issue with backing up. The other issue is that that person, if they're moving forward, okay, they can move forward a lot faster than I can back up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is what I'm practicing here is rather than backing up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle that way. Okay. And the reason, so as I'm drawing, I'm going to circle here and fire, and I'm basically going in a circular pattern. The benefits of going in a circular pattern is, first of all, my hips are now oriented in that direction, so I'm no longer running backwards. I'm moving forward. Okay, so there's less of a chance that I'm going to trip over myself because I'm basically moving forward in the natural pattern. And what I'm doing is as I'm moving forward, I'm pointing the gun back in a position like this. So I'm moving forward, okay, but I'm pointing the gun back, and I'm bringing the gun up to my eye level, almost like this. So if I do get, if I do create enough distance where I need to go to my sights, I can get to my iron sights like this. Right, I'll do it here so you can see in the camera. So I'm in this position here. I can get to my iron sights, okay, and I can basically shoot in the backward direction as I'm moving forward. Now the question becomes, why not just go straight? Okay, so why not just go straight in that direction? Well, once you start moving laterally, what's going to happen is the person that's moving in on you is going to adjust. Okay. So if you just move laterally, and they're closing in on you, they're going to get to you. Okay, but if by moving in a circular pattern, you're effectively continually changing your direction. Now, mind you, they don't know that you're moving in a circular pattern. They just know that you're going that way. They just know that you're moving away from them. They don't know that your intention is to move in a circular pattern. And the other thing that's going to happen is that if they're charging in on you, right, their momentum is going to carry them that way. And mind you that they're not doing this in a controlled manner. Especially if they realize that you have a gun, right, and they have a close range weapon, they're going to want to close that distance as fast as possible. So they are going to lunge at you at full speed. So as you're moving laterally, you're getting out of their way. And what's going to effectively happen is you're going to end up behind them because they're going to keep going that way. You're going to end up almost behind them. Now, generally, if you're right-handed, you're going to be moving to your right side. If you're left-handed, you'll be moving to your left side. In the rare instance where let's say you're right-handed and you need to move to your left side because let's say a cliff or something on this side, this technique essentially forces you to switch hands in order to move in the opposite direction. Okay? Now, switching hands while you're under that type of a stress, can be a very difficult thing. So unless we absolutely need to do it, we're not gonna switch hands. We're just gonna basically try and move to the right side. There's very rare instances where we would not be able to move to that. And mind you, we're not making a we don't necessarily need to make a very wide circle. It could be a tight circle. And this is going to probably end very quickly. You know, and when I say you're moving in a circular pattern, you know, depending on what they do, you know, that can change a little bit too, okay? But we want to have it programmed in our minds that we're moving in a circular pattern. So the way I drill this is basically I just take a box, so it's kind of like three-dimensional, and put it on the pole over here. And what I will do is I'll just come out, stop, okay, and I'll practice that. All right, so that was really close range. I mean, I got 3 hits, like, you know, almost within 2 inches over here. And I did not go to my iron sights at that close distance. I will also do this in a wider circle to force me to go to my iron sights. All right, so, you know, I can also do it like this. Stop. Now that's a situation where I needed to go to my iron sights because now I was a little further away. So this is something to practice. You know, you can also practice it with switching the hands for that rare instance that you need to practice. So let's say I'm going here and there's just like a wall in front of me here. Can't go to that side. So you can practice moving in that direction as well. So something for you guys to try out. And like I said, there's a lot of benefits to moving in a circular pattern when you're trying to get away from somebody. And again, this is an instance where they don't have a gun, but they have some type of a close range deadly weapon, and we want to maintain that distance so that we have the advantage. I mean, yes, we can fight them close, but you know, why do that if we don't have to? Now, one of the things I should mention is, if you notice, you know, I am bringing the gun up high. Okay. Another option is to bring the gun down low. Okay, that is an option, especially if I get into a grappling situation where they already got me. You know, and they're attacking my face over here. You know, I may end up going with the gun low, boom, 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 like that. Okay, that's also a possibility. You know, that it may work out that way. But if at all possible, I'd rather go high because I do have the option of getting to my iron sights if I need to. And also by going high, I'm basically pointing the gun down. Okay, I'm pointing it down towards this center mass. So there's less, it's less likely that I might hit an innocent bystander at a distance by shooting from a high position down. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I prefer to be high up here. And if they do, let's say that, you know, they get close to grappling, I can also use my elbow to deflect a little bit. And if I need to, I can also come, you know, down to here if I see that they really got like 2 hands up here. But wherever possible, I prefer to be shooting from a high position to a low position, you know, for the reason that I can get to my iron sights if I need to, and also because it's safer to be shooting, you know, towards the ground, because because basically if you miss, you know, from this angle the bullets are going to hit the ground, whereas if you're shooting from a low position high, I mean, if you miss, that bullet can, you know, you can go from a handgun, it could go well over well over 1,000 feet, maybe 2,000 feet, and you don't know where it's going to land and what it's going to do. So a couple of things for you guys to think about. If you guys like this video, you know, give it a thumbs up, share it. If you're not a member of my channel, subscribe. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that bell button so that you get notification of other videos that I put up. Talk to you guys next time.